guys, I am here today with this. This is the 2024 Genesis G90. Who's ready for some luxury? Let's get into it. Clocking in around 100 grand. I know the G90 sounds like a lot for a Korean sedan. You're thinking, oh, well, why don't I get a Mercedes or an Audi? There are a lot of great reasons why. Let me show you. I can't wait to show you guys this back seat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, let's just talk about like the interior in general. We've got a new buck-lined ceiling here. There's a Bang & Olufsen sound system with speakers everywhere. It's truly phenomenal. It sounds amazing. Okay, and then in some of the trims, we've got a lot of this sort of matte chrome that's not going to be everybody's jam, and like wood features that you wouldn't necessarily see in German cars, but gives it its own unique flair. In terms of the back seat and features that I have, let me just review because it's going to blow your mind. So first of all, I've got a little pillow here to rest my little head, 2 bucket seats, and then we've got this enormous center console with my own, seat adjustments, as you can see here, right? So I've got my own on my other side. I've also got massaging seats back here, heated and cooled. There's also this handy little place here and a footrest. So I don't know what kind of treatment you guys are getting in your car, but back here, it is truly, truly exceptional. The other thing that's wonderful about being a passenger back here is that, you've got your own little control station here, including a charging pad, and plus, you wouldn't want to have to close your own door. So I've got a button that closes my door, because you know why? I'm really too good to close my own door. I'm kind of into it. I think it's wonderful. Anyway, of course I have to open it myself, which is ridiculous. There's little things like a place to hang my coat or my very expensive handbag, like things that you might have in this vehicle. Plus a little mirror to touch up your makeup before you show up to the opera or whatever it is. Listen, this is not something anybody expected from the Genesis brand, right? It's just completely exceptionally luxurious. And boy, I'll tell you, I have driven people around in this thing and they've all said they never want to get in this vehicle. We've got a 3.5 liter V6 that's putting out about 409 horsepower, 405 foot-pound of torque. It's got a mild hybrid system because this has the e-supercharger. This vehicle is also all-wheel drive. But the 0 to 60 times are still roughly 5 seconds. So it's just, listen, performance isn't this baby's main thing. It's what's inside that counts. Okay guys, let's talk a little bit about this drive. Although it's got impressive numbers, you don't pick up the G90 all-wheel drive for performance. This is not your Canyon Carver, but this is an exceptionally smooth and can accelerate very beautifully, well-handling vehicle. Does it feel a little bigger than I would like it to? Sure, but I believe that that's in the best interest of my passengers, right? Everything's just kind of floaty and smooth. So that's really nice. It does have drive modes. It's got an eco, a comfort, as well as a sport. Sport makes it a little bit more fun, but doesn't change everything dramatically, of course, because they never really do. But as the driver up here, of course, I've got heated and cooled seats. I've got massage seats in this bad boy, yes. And I've got all of the safety and, semi-autonomous driving stuff that you expect in a Genesis product, as well as that beautiful side camera when I put on my turn indicator. Boy, I love that so much. I've already mentioned to you guys the Bang & Olufsen sound system which is extraordinary. Like, I wish I could just take it out of this car and put it in my home because it's really that good. So the amenities behind the wheel are really nice. What's it like being a passenger in the front seat of the G90? Listen, it's pretty pimp. Who are we kidding, right? Like, this is all, I'm surrounded by leather everywhere. The legroom is incredible. Like, I can barely touch the front here. So great legroom. The one thing I would say is, because of this big center console and because it's got a wide armrest, if you've got a large, you're not going to get a large person in here. You're just not. So, you know, your oversized uncle, don't take him in the G90 for a ride. Don't take him to the pizza joint. He's not gonna make it. He might be okay in the back seat, but that kind of has the same problem, right? It's got this center console that won't move. So listen, if you're a family full of large people, this isn't the vehicle for you. But you people that go to the gym, G90 all the way. Okay, so with your G90, like a lot of the Genesis product, you get this beautiful key fob, which is really on brand for them. I actually think it's really beautiful. So when you start it up, you're gonna see you have this beautiful, actually it turns into two screens, but it's really just one continuous screen across here, which is really nice. I've got a digital dash, essentially, like it ends up being just your digital dashboard. And then in the side one, it's this product that Genesis is doing in all their other vehicles, which is great. So it gives you everything that you need, really, including like Genesis Pay, Sirius XM, and then you can actually use this to get your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Sadly, it's not wireless CarPlay, but it, you know what? Wireless CarPlay isn't always perfect, so sometimes I'm really happy that they wire it because it just makes it a lot easier. So, and like a lot of the other Genesis vehicles, including the GV80, which I just drove, you know, you've got the shifter right here in the center, which is this beautiful knob, as well as your control is this really wonderful haptic round control dial that you also can push to activate, which is really great. And then your volume buttons, you've got a volume button here as well as a volume button here. So that means that your front passenger can control them as well. Again, everything on your steering wheel is like all the other Genesis product, but very intuitive and really, to be honest with you, the right balance between, you know, touchscreen, buttons here, as well as buttons here. They've done a tremendous job with it without like junking up this area. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Inside the G90, of course, we've got plenty of places to store stuff, which is always something I like. We've got traditional cup holders here, which, you know, can be a little bit limiting if you're someone that's into bigger, like oddly shaped drinks. Again, this could also be used as a livery vehicle, so who cares what your driver is drinking, right? You should be focused on you. I've got a nice center armrest here that is, you know, is split, which is great. I've got a phone charging pad here. Again, this closes up so you don't have to see anything. Glove box, nice, traditional, nothing to write home about. But in general, everything is very simple and clean. I've also got a few spots where I kind of wanted them to give me storage or a place to store stuff, and they didn't. It just sort of feels like maybe something's missing up here, but whatever, you know, that's neither here nor there. Leather wrapped steering wheel, leather wrapped, you know, dash up here. It's all very luxurious and fabulous. As I told you before, I've got a sunroof here. I've got controls here. We've got that great rear view mirror, as well as touch control here for your garage or whatever. In general, this vehicle is just really well appointed, simple in the ways that you want it to be, and luxurious in ways you never expected. Yeah, it's a home run for Genesis. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Is there anything missing? Let's take a look at this trunk. It's got a nice little hidden button right here. And man, honestly, this thing is huge. This could hold a lot of luggage. So there you have it, the Genesis G90 sedan. Boy, this is a special car that's really giving the Germans a run for their money. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Motorhead Mama, thank you so much, and please press that subscribe button. Thanks.